This is going to be one of the most important things I need for you to know, right? Had a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday. I looked at it as a friend, a mentor, all type of stuff, man. We're having a conversation, and it's funny how it kind of turned like full circle and very insightful. And this is not the first time that this lesson has came about for me, but you forget to apply it because you're growing in life. You're growing in life, and it's so easy to get comfortable at each next stage, right? Because when you're at level 1, you're so happy to reach level 2 that you could be trying to still explore level 2 and understand level 2, and then level 3 comes and you're like, wow. And you can get stuck on that level. You can get stuck on that level, and you will gradually continue to grow and increase in time by just continuing to show up. But you might miss out on what's next. You might miss out on what's next. And what I mean is, just because you're still growing doesn't mean you're getting there at the time that you should. Now, part of it is, I do believe that we are always where we're supposed to be in life. But we can all agree that at sometimes procrastination plays a part in there, self-sabotage plays a part in there, self-doubt. I don't think anybody was put on earth to be homeless, to live a life of mediocrity, to live a life of that lacks, any sort of significance, right? This all comes from man standing in the way of their purpose, their vision, and that's not what we're about here at Our Solemn Oath, right? Right? Is it about a commitment to becoming your best self, a commitment to fulfilling and living in your purpose and living your dreams and so forth? So what I'm telling you guys is, this is what I'm talking about, the difference between don't just do what's easy, do what works. Or I would say, do what's best. We often continue to do things the same way that we've been doing it because it's easy. You take the same route to work every day. You make your sandwich the same way. You order the same thing from Subway. You order the same thing from Popeyes. You order the same thing. You do the same workouts when you go to the gym. Everything is the same. And we all know, even from working out, that at some point you got to switch it up. You got to challenge your muscles. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do different workouts. You have to do different sets. You're going to have to do different reps. You know what I mean? You got to do different weight, right? You got to mix it up. Mix up, what do they call it? Progressive overload, right? In life, the thing that allowed you to reach, and I'm going to put this in terms of levels or stages, right? So if there's the thing that allowed you to reach level 10 is not going to be the same thing that allows you to reach level 100. Understand this. I'm gonna reiterate this a few times. If you were trying to make a certain amount of money in a business, the thing that helped you reach your first $1,000 in a month, per month, right? You had the new goal. Yes, I had my first $1,000. We finished the month with $1,000. Understand what you did. You're gonna need an entirely new system, an entirely new process, an entirely new method. You're going to have to change everything again to grow it, to expand it, to reach your first 10,000 in a month. Right? Apply this to anything. When you're trying to 10x a goal or 10x your outcome, right? Your results, you need a new system. For example, we could put this with anything, guys. If you were losing 1 pound per week, if you want to lose 10 pounds per week, you're going to have a completely new system. But why is this so? Because check this out. 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 = 2. You're going to have to do so much more to get it to 10. To get it to 20. And I'm saying this with anything, it doesn't matter. When you're trying to multiply by 10, You need to make a drastic change in what you're doing, right? So I'm thinking about this on my YouTube channel. I figured out how to consistently post every day. I figured it out. I've been doing it for 5 months. I'm about 99.98% consistent with posting every day. But here's the thing now, and that has gotten me the results that I have right now. That's great. That's awesome. We're at 6,500, almost 7,000 subscribers. But see, I can't get comfortable because there's a time in my life where I was like, I would die, I would kill to have this many subscribers. I would kill, like, not literally, right? But I would literally, like, this means so much. This means everything. And it's like, hold on. Now we're here. We can't get comfortable. We can't get content. We got to lock in. We got to go further. Okay. What does that look like? That looks like not before the goal was just consistency. Focus on consistency. Focus on showing up. I did that. How long are you going to just do that? Right? That's what I mean about to 10x. This can get me to 6K. I see that. And if I continue this out, I believe it would get me to 10K. Who knows how long that would take? But now the goal can't just be 10K, because the goal would be 10K, right? The goal now has to move to 100,000. So instead of continuing this out to get to 100, to get to 10K, I need to actually start creating a better system to get me to 100,000. So instead of consistently posting every day, that's it. No, I need a completely new system. And I figured it out for me. I need to, what's going to allow me to get to the next level? Spending more time thinking about my thumbnails, spending more time thinking about these titles. I need to develop a new system. So take what I'm doing with recording the videos every day and carve out more time to dedicate towards this. That's going to allow me to reach the 10x what I'm doing. And you see how I'm taking what I was already doing and I'm evolving it. So whatever your goal is in life, understand people get stagnant, people get stuck. See you see this in business, you see this in life, you see this in the weight room, you see this on so many different places where any progress can be made. Where people reach a certain point of success and then they get stagnant. Why? Because you're only going to be as successful as your system allows you to be. You need to develop a new system. The order or process in which work is done. That's your system. The order and process in which things are done. That's your system. Right? So for me, understanding that, okay, boom, I want to grow, I want to develop, I don't want to get stagnant, I don't want to get too comfortable. That means I need to be figuring out what's the next problem I need to solve in this, what's the next problem I need to solve for my channel. And that's that. So I'm giving this information to you guys so you can evaluate your life and your personal situations to see, okay, what is it that I need to solve and figure out in my personal life? Enter X, enter Y, enter Z, whatever that looks like for you. If you're trying to lose weight, what does that look like? What have you been doing? What results have that granted you? And how could you be more efficient, produce higher quality, be more effective, or maybe be more consistent? And the opposite, there might be someone who is the opposite of my channel. Not opposite in as far as message, but opposite in the production or the content, right? Where they are excellent video editors and they spend more time doing that. Or they're excellent graphic designers and their thumbnails are just immaculate. But perhaps they don't have, they're not as skilled as a speaker I am, where I'm able to just turn on the camera and speak, no notes, no edits, no nothing. It just flows out of me. Glory to God. It just flows out of me. So they might try to figure out how they can post more consistently and keep the same quality. Where I am already posting consistently, I need to better my quality. I need to better my quality. And it's not going to just happen by me just, okay, let's just do, no, I need a new system. Because see, it is the system that allowed me to be consistent posting. I wasn't just leaving it up to chance. No. It wasn't chance. Yes, intentionality and stuff like that and discipline, but a lot of that, what makes that easy is just having a system. Having a system, having a schedule, having a deadline, setting expectations allows you to reach so much, right? So that's the goal, guys. That's the goal. So as I'm thinking about this, I'm like, wow, there's a way where I can still keep the consistency and be able to up the quality. How do I do it? I need to don't sit around thinking about, oh, how do I do it? How could I do it? No. Figure out, I'm not saying not that, right? But I'm saying don't just go thinking that. No, sit down and develop a system. Okay, what would this look like? How could I do this? I'm already doing this and this is working. I don't have to change that, but I need to carve out more time to do this. Okay, so how about this? Every Sunday, I'll sit down and I'll go. So how about this? Every day, any idea that comes to my mind or any topic that comes to my mind, I'll write it down in my notes like I've already been doing. Now, instead, every Sunday, I'll map out that week. This is going to allow me to come up with better titles, really think about the idea, think about the best way to articulate that title, to have a conveying message for people, to encourage people to click. Since I have the titles mapped out for the week, now I have time to think about how I'm going to do these thumbnails. I have time to better plan and set up and prepare for the photos that I need to take, anything that I might need to invest in. Maybe I need to invest in something for these photos, right? I got time to think about that. This is a system that carves out more time for me to be more intentional and, to focus on quality, focus on producing a better quality, right? So I do have a quick coaching call to jump on. I wanted to get this message to you guys. It's a shorty but a goodie. And we're going to touch back on this in future videos because this is a very important thing. Knowing when to elevate and upgrade your system so that you can produce better quality or better quantity to ultimately reach the next stage and level in your growth journey, right? I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Join the Discord community. It's free. Like-minded individuals, get your motivation, get your daily, we're building a community, guys. That's what it's about, community. So, I'll talk to you guys soon.